Chapter 14. The Billdaron Advance. Ray had reunited with his elder brother. Saul and Norman welcomed him with open arms. Jacob, however, wasn't having it. He grabbed Ray by the shirt and demanded he tell them if he was a spy or not. Saul tried to calm him down, but Jacob was suspicious of Ray in the beginning. He didn't trust Ray. So thinking fast, Ray explained that if he was a traitor, Lord Damien would have picked up on it a long time ago. So he couldn't be a Judas. He was just a loner. Jacob let Ray go, as he had a point, and Ray then remembered Robert's words, and he kept cool. Suddenly they were attacked by the whole force of the Pinta. How did they get here? Asked Norman angrily, as he saw Afi, old but still strong, in Father's powers and army. The Pinta consisted of Afi, the leader of the Pinta, the daughter of her father, her late father passed. She inherited his powers and grew. She is now one of the strongest women in the universe. Ines, who is now 75, a Pinta warrior but never quits. And Richard II, the prime shooter and head of the Richard family, and Benny, the newcomer, a young buck, the Pinta. Richard II then fired a shot at Jacob, but Ray pulled him back to avoid the shot and save his life. Ray and Richard had a secret understanding. Jacob entrusted Ray more than ever, as he saved his life, and the fight was on. Benny and Norman fought each other, but the young buck still had some ways to go before he could match up to Norman. Ben and Fee transformed and started to attack. Norman was shocked to see that sight again, this time by the daughter. Afi wanted to find Midwin to kill him, as he still lived. Norman then summoned courage to fend off the Pinta Queen, to protect his sick lord, who was resting in Nishu. After some time, Afi grew tired of the fight, and the Pinta left. The elders now knew that the Billdaron had returned to their mission. In the Julian nation of Indo Republic, Bufik and his wife, Iles, led their forces to battle against the Sultan Bankron, the Billdaron forces. The Sultan consisted of Adrienne, who is now 86. She is the Sultan for sure, and the new leader of the Sultan, after Amanda had retired from front line. Adrienne, served as the longest leader of the Sultan, is now the de facto leader. Others who joined her were Bobal, Bashar Sultan, with the love of dance, Nevado, age 40, Sultan Bashar, who gets the job done, and King, 26, a strong yet family-oriented man. He is the Sultan Bashar. And Duval, the Bankron head within the Billdaron Empire, as the Emperor appointed him, and he's also the leader of the Federation of the Flower. Edo Republic were in trouble until their party founders, Charles and Suan forces appeared to even the odds. Nevada went to kill the old timers to get them out of the way. When reinforcements from Yana arrived, it was Yanzi had stopped Nevada's advance. Adrian's goal was to see how the Union fought, and she got an idea of how they did. Soon the invading forces retreated, and the Union survived to fight another day. Elsewhere, the forces of Shane, Stanley, his son, and Huffy advanced with more. This was the country of Rishi, where they heard disturbing signs going on. It was said that the Billdaron of Zero were all captured and put into slavery. Shane clenched his fist as he grew more angry. How could anyone do such a thing? So he acted like travelers looking to buy slaves to enter the country to learn more. When he got there, he was saddened to see the Billdaron in such a bad shape. Some even had their feet cut off, and they were forced to learn how to walk on their ankles. Stanley, filled with righteous hatred, wanted to take out his sword and kill every last slave of there, but Huffy had to calm him down as they were alone deep within enemy lands. Shane and his party got off their camel and were greeted by Sylvie, the lead of the tech clan of Webmob. Shane had a great amount of gold with him, and so the head of the tech, who also was greedy, met them personally. Sylvie showed Shane the best and strongest Billdaron slaves they had. Sylvie explained. The Neo Billdaron. Here's a list of them. They all the same age 40. The big man. His feet were removed and rearranged to walk on his ankles as punishment. Rudy Bipple. He was redesigned in the womb to have 2 heads. Trillium Bipple, a Bipple slave. Vice Av Water, a slave, and Rudal Water, another slave, Bill Waterman. For the Kiboni, we had Claudette Kiboni. Like Dior, her feet were removed and she walked on her ankles. Calacan, Toki Patel, a slave. And Baha Petal, who is also a slave. Sylvie also explained that some slaves had gotten overweight and were trying to take up arms against him. Shane then asked about them, and Sylvie just laughed it off, and they continued their walk in the slave holding area. Meanwhile, Trey and a few Rishi troops were camping out not too far from the mob. They were then attacked by bandits. Trey and the other Rishi prepared for battle as they thought Trey realized they were Billdaron who they were fighting. Then the bandit leader appeared to face them, thinking they were here to buy slaves. Her name was Chacha Albani. She was the escaped slave Sylvie mentioned to Shane. Chacha was the resistance leader who escaped to help free her fellow Billdaron. They tried to reason with the girl and to tell her that they are on the same side, and that they were here to free them. Chacha wasn't listening, and so he had to beat her. After fighting, Chacha was scared that her men would be sent as slaves. But Trey reassured her that they are on the same side. He then went on to explain the Billdaron Empire and how they ruled the universe. Chacha's face brightened as she couldn't believe what she heard. The Billdaron ruled the universe. Her people are going to be saved. So she joined the Risi, and they found a plan to end the web war. Beyond Prior, the leader of Webmore, was having a private time with his girlfriend, Dasina, when his giant flying warrior, Jakia, reported what the rebel Billdaron had sided with the Risi. Beyond was pissed, and he ordered Shane and his party to be captured and killed. Shane felt his prime powers telling him trouble was ahead. Ben Savvy used a backdoor to escape from them, and they were surrounded by troops. Huffy Ben told the eager Stanley that now would be the time to take his giant sword. The battle began, and the two primes fought and son, too much for the web mob forces to handle. Ben made their way to the slave prison to free all the slaves. Once then, the Risi Neo Billdaron escaped web mob. Claudette and Cha-Cha reunited as they cried in each other's arms. The Billdaron were free. However, they wanted revenge for this injustice that has befallen them. The Yoasin was their leader, and he and Rudy Sin wanted Shane to train them to fight. Shane knew that the Emperor would want Webmob to be burned if this was found out, so he trained the strong men and women for the warriorhood. A month later, Risi Neo Billdaron forces met the Webmob in battle. This was a battle of revenge. The Risi stood back to let the Billdaron fight for their independence. They fought and destroyed the same weapons they were forced to build. Bendio Yoasin unleashed his full power and became a lightning-fast prime. He began to slay many of the enemies. He went after Sylvie, who treated him worse, and who cut off his feet. Sylvie stood no chance as he was cut into pieces by the blade of the Yoasin. Then Jakia grabbed the orb and started to fly off with him. Then Vince shot one of his giant wings to save the orb. Next, Tuki and Bahabatel finished them off. Next, they all went to Duan himself, but he was not going to die like that. So he threw his girlfriend Disana at the orb to flee. Disana was killed, and the cowardly Vampire escaped. Billdaron won the victory, but it wasn't going to be over until John's head was theirs. Julian would then discover why Joan enslaved them, as they found out the plans in the Webmore camp. His plans were to use the enslaved Billdaron to find and free the once called Kilgore, and use his might to rule Orishia. Kilgore was a golden godlike creature of an unknown age, and he was a Billdaron. However, he was a Billdaron may not die in a secret regime. And Cha-Cha and Dior and Claudette planned their next move. They would finish their work to find Kilgore and deliver him to Juan's doorstep. Days later, the sky became dark over Webmore as a mighty earthquake shook the land. It was Kilgore's might coming down to deliver justice to Juan Pio. Juan was praying to any god who would listen to his pleas for mercy, but his words fell on deaf ears, as every man, woman, and child perished by Kilgore's might. Webmore was done for. At the end of the only one path was left, and Kilgore threw him to the arms of his former slaves, who beat him to death and beyond. This was a fine victory. The Russians were defeated. The Billdaron were free, and they now had a powerful godlike creature on their side. Billdaron had made his mark on Dimension Zero.